It's like, screw you, I'm awesome. Anyway, a front wing got done. I think we're going to immediately go and design a second front wing, a 4 if we get. It's a long build time. That's a long build time. But I think it's okay. Top 5 is way back. Top 6 until 2002. And then later changed to 10. Yeah, because it's 10 right now. And it has an Android version of Motorsport Managers. Apparently it's pretty good, and there's an online thing as well. I haven't really played it, though, but apparently it's pretty good. I think I kind of like this. I mean, this does add a lot of extra time, you know, for the extra 15%, because we could just do this, too. But yeah, we can improve it all the way to 476. I think we go ahead and do this. Yeah, it's a long build time. But I think we'll appreciate it. And yes, we could sneak in a super illegal part right at the end. Well, I mean, we almost certainly will sneak in 1 or 2 super illegal parts somewhere. Oh, there's a lot of news. Accept interview. Max Porter claims your brakes are holding him back. Yeah, so I think if I say this, I think it upsets the CEO. I think if I say this, it might just give a morale penalty, but morale doesn't matter. If I do this, I think it lowers marketability, team marketability, which I don't want. So, you know what? Shut it. You know how much our team is crushing it, Max? Come on! I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear your guff. All right, pit crew. We'll check to see if there's any decent hires. Okay, first of all, I'm going to reject anyone who's, like, not even in the 80s. And the low 80s have to have, like, no... You're fine on the jack, but that's about it. And your scores are terrible. No. Now, this guy has some interesting potential. He's so shit on the tires. Like, he's good in refueling and fixing, but these are both tire jobs. Nope. Okay. I think last episode we did go and we did renew all our contracts on our pit crews, so we're good there. I don't even know if I trust this. All right, you're fine. You're not good on tires. You're best on the rear jack. So let's do that. You're 100% fine. You like tires and refueling. So let's do this. You're at 91, which isn't bad. You like tires and fixing, although it's really the tires and refueling that's the most important job. We'll swap you out. This guy's down to a 75. You're bad at fixing, but I don't really care, actually. I don't tend to do midfield fixes. It's mostly about the tire thing. The refueling's pretty nice. So the thing is, this guy over here, Hooper's down to an 83. That means he's going to be slightly more prone to making mistakes, although Lampard... Oh, sorry, Lampard's down on a 79. Why don't we go... I'll put you in. 84 is not great, but I think it's going to have to be what it's going to have to be. We do need to find some more good pit crew, but we're not there yet. I think this is our best setup for the next race. Parts are being made. That's okay. We've got a new front wing. Oh, hold on. We need to wait until the repairs are done. Thank you. And then we can start... Oh, it's a sponsor offer. No. There we go. Now we can improve parts because our new front wing needs some lovin'. They must be fractionally not at 100%, but you know what? Let's not care about it. Let's get you in there. There's not a lot of improvement to do to you. You might not even get carried over to next season if we make a super illegal front wing. Yeah, I'm going to be fine with just this. We'll get your reliability up because we're going to use you. But yeah, I'm going to wait on the sponsors because you can have up to 3 sponsors. And so I want the full set of options here. There you go. 3 sponsors. Lot 5. So... So for all these, target position is so high, and while we've been hitting them on occasion, it's a lot of RNG. But they're all about the same. 3rd, 4th, 4th. I mean, 4th is obviously easier to hit than 3rd, but it pays more. The big thing is the upfront payment over here. 1.5 million, 6 race deal. Vamoose is obviously easy to do. Oh, Shit, are the staff allocated to performance? Hate that it does that. It's like, I want to put a little lock here. Oh, actually, we've got tons of time. Turns out. We're gonna have to do another part. So hold on. How much more time? We need 19 days. It's basically going to be right before the race. We're not going to get a new part before this. We can do something like drop this to like something like this. Still want to design a new gearbox. That's why I stopped at 80%. Six minutes before the race. Done. Remove brakes from reliability? Why? We're not designing new brakes. Engineers are really precise with their estimates. Yeah. They're not going to Scotty it. Someone needs to go to the bathroom. No bathroom breaks. I know, they're engineers. The bathroom breaks are probably calculated in. Now they're having to wear diapers like the drivers do. I don't know if they do that in F1 so much as the endurance races. Right, scouting is finishing. I still have 1 million drivers in the queue, so we don't have to worry about that. I'll analyze drivers between races. Go, go, go. So it's going to be a rainy Vancouver race. Very Red Bull, like, oh yeah, when they have to like fix the suspension right before the start of the race. Yeah. What was that about Martin? Oh, did his modeling career come to an end? It's probably... Oh, you want me to promise that I fired the designer? No, I'm just going to say this. I don't care about your morale. Drivers, Martin. Yeah, his modeling... oh, he went to failed model. Holy shit! So not only did the modeling career end, therefore costing us 10 points of marketability, he's got the failed model, so he's got a -1 to everything. That is terrible. Oh, yeah, this doesn't matter because this part's going to be ready for the next race regardless. Oh, we'll keep it split for a second since it doesn't actually matter too much. What do we design next? Well, we've never designed any brakes. No, sorry, any gearboxes. And we've only done the minimum reliability work on there because we expected that we would design gearboxes. So let's do that. What I'll do for this part here is I'll just hit it with the +15 reliability, so we could use this almost immediately. And it will be better than our current gearbox. We can use this temporarily until we design a better part, or maybe we just go and make like super illegal part. There's no illegal in the second one. There's only the first one. I think we'll go with the additional good and grab a couple of those. Like this plus that is actually pretty stupendously good for a gearbox. So yeah, let's just pop this one out real quick. It's only costing us $1 million. Money's getting a little tight. Okay. Okay, that's good for me. I mean... Oh, does this not have the Canadian bonus? I assume this was a Canadian thing and they'd pay us maybe extra in Vancouver, and that would be worth it. 46 laps. Rainy as well. Heavy rain during quali, regular rain during race, so it might come and go. The thing is, we're probably... Third is really ambitious, but rain does mean chaos, and chaos is a ladder. Yeah, this is a super short layout, but like, so lots of laps. High tire wear. We know, I mean... What do you think Chop is to get... That's a good question. Do you think your chance to get top 3 is bigger than 1 in 6? I mean, based on how the season has gone, yeah. All right, and we do tend to overperform when rainy, so let's go ahead and do it. Welcome to Kanakistan. The moose. Yeah, we may have to put some part development on hold for a little bit. Bet I can't ask the chairman for more money again. Okay, was it 46 laps, huh? So, ultras and supers. I mean, honestly, it's probably going to be in wets. Well, we don't know if it's going to be wets or inters. We don't know what to get a performance boost. We know it's going to be heavy range during quality. Here's the funny thing. Porter could just barely finish the race on 4 sets of wets. Oh, but we need fresh wets for the qualification as well. Jesus Christ, we're going to have part problems. I expect on the race day, there's going to be some intermediates. There might even be some dry periods. Yeah, I mean, for race day, we're probably going to use Pit Stop Hero. So the question is, which one of these do we want to get the race bonus on, if anything? Actually, here's the thing. So race bonus isn't going to matter for Porter because he's probably going to use both of his pit stop saving moves because he's going to be pitting a lot. So the only question is, do we want to bother getting a performance boost for quali? In which case, I should get for qualification because we're not going to be using his pit stop stuff during quali, and we might not even use his race trim stuff. In fact, I don't think we're going to use the race trim stuff on Martson either. We'll probably use or the tire trim. We'll probably use the race trim plus the plus he's got one of the pit stop things as well because he's going to have to at least 2 stop. He might still be 3 stopping as well. I think what we do is we do the practice on wets so that we can use the wets for qualifying. And then get the wet bonus. The only downside is that we will churn through a whole set of wets. We'll only have 3 proper wets for the actual race. I'm just trying... Is it worth burning an entire set of wet for maybe a slight boost in qualifying? You get XP for wrong weather, don't you? I don't know. We'll burn the ultras. It's fine. All right, sold. So we want a lot more downforce. What I'll do is I'll keep it sort of on the higher end of the downforce over there. Oh, we can compare the 2 drivers as well. And I'm betting we're going to want towards the oversteer side of things, and I do expect we'll want some pretty short gearing. Let's take a quick look at what Martson's looks like. Okay, well, the downforce is definitely going to be super mega low. It'll either be, and the handling, we're still going to want it to be fairly soft because the range and the acceleration, we're going to want it fairly far over there. Something like that. I don't know, man. These ultras can last there. We'll do 1 set of ultras for this. Boom, 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 boom. And I guess we could rate strip now. We're gonna get in the right place. This is crucial. Let's leave it above 90. This is not. We'll bring it to 80. I might be fine at 87 here. 89. This is crucial. We can't go any lower than that. Fine, we'll bring it to 80. I think that's probably okay. Let's leave it at 90 exactly. Can't bring that anymore. We'll bring this down to 80. Can't tweak that. We'll bring this one down to 80 over here. Yeah, our front wing might have a little bit of an issue here on Max Porter, but that's not so bad. And yes, training qualifying time is 100% what we're going to do. You're absolutely right. So we don't select that here, but because we're not going to care about the race trim bonus, so we will just practice the quali trim. Yeah, quali, the one's fine, whatever, and this, and that's going to be okay. And same thing here, quali, good, excellent, go out. And no, as far as we can tell, practice and quali does not burn reliability, so we can just do it right away. As far as we can tell. If you're wrong. Yeah, I think this might be the first time with Ultras, I'm not sure. Alright, downforce is great. We'll give it a tiny scooch more and see where that goes. Handling. I might want to wait until the other driver comes in. Can I do that? Yeah. Okay. None of us have any particular information on either one of those. Okay. So, we'll go back. We'll add a tiny scooch of downforce. I'm going to go more towards oversteer and see where that goes. The other one was really low, or maybe I'm thinking of Maritson's over here. Do we have room to find a good? Whatever. Go ahead and do this. We'll at least get some decent information. And go. And go. And here. Yeah, we can't unstrip a car. 59%. Lots more downforce. Tons more downforce. Handling. I don't think there's enough room over here. We'll see what happens when you go there. Speed balance. So you're going to want yours probably longer, in fact. Interesting. I may have gone the wrong way on Morrison then. Hey! Alright. We got the arrow. And what's nice is nothing we're going to do is going to mess with this. So we can leave this as excellent, and that's going to be okay. Poor, and it's still poor. Probably on the other side, then. Was poor. Now became very poor. So, actually... Oh, sorry, I misread this. It's poor over there. It became very poor, so we actually want longer gearing. That makes way more sense. I'm like, hold on a second. Something ain't right. Something like that. Poor. No, it's poor here, so we're going a fair bit over to the left. I mean, unless it turns out we need more oversteering. Hey, we got the arrow here too. Nice. And we're at 88%. That's, at least we're mostly there. Handling got to great. We don't know exactly what direction we're going in from here. So its speed was very poor, is now okay. Yeah, so, okay, I underestimated or overestimated, I don't know, whichever, how much the speed balance should be. The handling here is just nudged slightly over. We'll see what that does for the grate meter. And let's go. In any case, this will probably bring us over 90% with Porter here. We'll have him do another and then come in again. That's going to be okay. Bring in. I think Porter's slightly ahead. I think his pit stop is shorter. Yep. 96%. Awesome. So what I'm going to do, so it was great there. Let's do this. So we're moving away from the previous grade. It might be at the excellent, or it might turn good, in which case we know we need to go the other way. And there's a slight change in speed. I'm going to have you stay out for the rest. Do 3 laps on qualifying. You might still come in, but I really want to get the qualifying trim as high as possible. So go there. Maritson. Whoa, double excellent! Hello! Like I need top speed on a short track. I mean, I don't know how many corners there are. We're only good on the speed balance. That's actually quite surprising. It was poor. It was very poor. So we got it to good. We don't know if we need much higher or much lower. I'll give it 2 notches over here. I mean, we're at 95% overall, which is kind of amazing. Actually, what I'll probably do is have you... Stay out as long as you can. Worst case scenario, we go back to 95. It's fine. And we might find out we overshot it. If it's still good over here, then we know our great and excellent is right in the middle. So we'll be able to eyeball that for qualifying. So mostly, I think we can just keep them out for as long as we can. The ultra soft doesn't matter. It's the qualifying trim. If we can get that to level 3, that would be excellent. And I think we're going to get there pretty well. In lap, we should still be getting knowledge, right? I'll leave Porter out first, although he's got less anyway. Just to make sure it finishes up. Oh! Or we'll triple excellent. What are we at, 99? Oh my god! I think that's my first 100%, you guys. I think that's our first 100%. Well, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that's not so bad. There's really nothing else I want to do. Just whatever. Just hang out. None of it matters. There you go. Purple on the qualifying trim. We can bring in Porter as well. Maybe we can. We still have a ton of time. Jeez. We are level 3 qualifying now. It purpled up properly. 98%. Yeah, okay. That's kind of fine, you guys. Great. So probably actually we want to go back a nudge like that, but then not lose the speed balance. Might be a little tricky. Well, we'll leave you out like this, and we'll see. The only thing that matters is the percentage number over here. Literally nothing else is used in the race. It's only this final number that gets used. So just do that, and then stay out for the rest. We could inters, but we're not going to use the inters or wet race bonus no matter what. Although, can you pop a tire on practice? Eh, he'll last until the end. Maybe, I don't know. If he runs out, what happens? I don't know. He just keeps going around. He's just racing on his rims. It's fine. Whatever. Go back out. Same tires. You're fine. Here. Actually, you're just stay in until the end. Who cares? We'll save a little bit of fuel. It's okay. Here. Bring in. Who needs tires anyway? So I think in a race, hitting 0% takes you out of the race. Billy Teen's pretty cool. You're goddamn right I am. We got half an hour. Oh, that's going to work out well. So we're just going to simulate qualifying because it's a boring minigame. Auto pick. And you don't actually get that. Oh, no, sorry. I was like, why can't I click? But I was just confusing myself. So there you go. There's a quali. Now, wasn't it supposed to be heavily raining on quali day? Now, the performance gain on the Ultra Softs actually shouldn't matter at all, unless it's used differently in quali. Because in here, as long as we're in the top performance band of our tires, there's no timing penalty whatsoever. And I'm going to be fine with maybe making two separate stints on 2 separate tires here. Oh, I'd have to... Oh, I might want to do it on my own because I might want to manually switch to a separate set of tires halfway through. But, no, I don't like the minigame. It's boring. It's dumb. We're just going to simulate it. Oh, switch to inters. All right, no qualifying bonus for us. Degreed meteorologist here. We're on quite often. Yeah, and in this game, I mean, you know, we didn't know exactly what time, so it is going to be raining on race day. Less than a minute per lap here. 15th isn't bad for us, that's true. I was hoping to get a little bit better because we got all the quality trim stuff. Okay, Max Porter, you're going for super fast pit stops because you're going to be in the pits all the time. Yeah, it's too bad we couldn't get more race trim. The Ultra Soft, so, again, in the first performance band, the softest tires have 0% penalty, so this does nothing. In the second one, it does a 1 second penalty, so it saves a little bit. This would save us a lot of performance in the lowest performance band. We could really push until we hit the cliff, which should be 20%. That's like, I mean, again, it's not a hard limit, but it's pretty aggressive. Let's take a look at what kind of car setups. Well, here's the thing. Now, that is interesting. If our drivers had high adaptability, I'd be tempted to start us off on slicks. I think we lose too much. You can lose up to 20 seconds from being on the wrong tire. It's pretty close, though, to being within tolerances. Time lost from slicks and wet is less than pit stop time. It depends. So it's up to 20 seconds, but that's if it's way out of whack. I don't think we'll get that much way out of whackness. What's your adaptability? 14's not bad. I think Max, at least, might be fine. We're going to start him on softs. Now, Martin only has a 9. He's going to be a lot more... he's going to have a harder time staying within this not being so bad. He might still be okay. We could Ultras, but... we could Ultras on Max. We'll take another look in a second. We did burn through a few of these softs. Oh, so it does use a couple of different tires in qualifying. That is interesting. I mean, we've got the Ultra Soft performance bonus on Maritzen. So it's 46 laps. If we go... So let's assume it's more towards the lower end, 11. That's 44 if we do 3 stops on Maritzen. Now, he might end up having to do a bunch on wets and things. We don't know. Yeah, there's a lot of pitting. There's going to be a lot of pitting this time. I really wish we had the better weather center. Still, that brings us to lap 12, and then we can evaluate the weather at that point. I think I like the idea of starting Maritzen on the super softs. Yeah, it probably will be more rain later. But this should actually be pretty good for a first stint. Now, with Max, let's consider. We could start Max off on the Ultras. I mean, he'd make up a lot of positions early on. The thing is, it looks like the rain's going to go down a bit around lap 12. I think I'd like to go a little longer because I want more information for his second stint. So, with the water... I don't think it's interweather. Unless we start Porter off on the Ultras and then pit him around lap, 4 or 5 or something like that. No, I think we're going to go supers. This might bite us in the ass. I don't know how much performance we're going to lose with this rain. It's so hard to tell. It's right on the edge, exactly. It's right on the edge. We might be slightly over where we want it for a couple laps and then back down. I think the first 4 laps, or however many, are in these various chunks, are going to be fine. Oh, wait, we can check other people's tires right now? I mean, we can see what they brought. Oh, there you go. The AI's not all starting in inters. Most of them are in inters. So I think it would be safe if we started in inters because we wouldn't be any worse than the AI. But can we do better than the AI? We could split the strategy, but that's, that's... One on Ultras, one on Inters. I mean, that would be kind of interesting. Yeah, we only need one driver to hit third. Maybe that's it. Maybe we don't care. We don't care about an overall thing. We just need one person do well. We could have one person 20th. We don't care. If we could have one person end up in the points, and specifically 3rd or above. Let's flip the strat. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Porter on inters. Because he'll be ready to come in a place where we don't have information yet. He'll be ready to come in. Either it's drying up completely, or it's going to just start pouring down buckets, and we'll go to inters or wets at that point. I think we're going to start Porter on the intermediates, because I think the timing is going to work out better that way. Oh, shit, you're right. Porter's got more adaptability. Change of plans. He's going to go on supers, not ultras. You've got less adaptability. You're going to go on intermediates, which is actually going to be a little sucky for the first 2 laps, probably. The first 2 laps are definitely going to be worse on inters. Okay. Is Porter in front? No. So he's going to have to pass Maritson. Use one of the inters that's already worn. We've got lots of inters. Well, if push comes to shove, you can use the worn inter for the end. Yeah, we'll use team orders. He's got the first lap hero, so hopefully on the first lap where it's still relatively dry, he's going to crush people on the supers. All right, F it, let's go for it. YOLO. We could lower the fuel to get the lead, but it costs us so much over the course of the race. Team orders right from the beginning. Max is faster than you. There's Max. He's right behind. Come on, Martin. Let him pass. There you go. Oh! Bit of a cluster. But Porter's moving ahead. Good, 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 good. Okay, Martin. So, should it come up again? Well, I guess once you set it, the team orders thing is just already in place. But I'll tell you to race from now on. Because hopefully it won't come up. Porter is passing people like he's been eating some prunes. Oh, man, oh, man. First lap hero, baby. And he's on slicks in weather that supports it for now. Still wondering if maybe we should have just gone the hypers or the ultras. Because it's gonna... Oh, you can see the water spray. It's being a thing. And Porter might be losing a little ground now. Oh, it's not a safety car. It would have been so perfect. Possibly. I don't know. I'm not sure. Temps are getting a little aggressive. Let's just pull you back a little here. Well, no, you know what? We probably want to burn through this as quickly as possible. Okay, so it looks like it's going to dry up, actually. Hugh's first. Hugh on the Ultras is first. That was a slick move.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
Hey, Moose! You sponsor of a moose is a distant relative. I hope you win. Well, I hope so, too. I hope so, too. All right, the tires are getting awfully warm here. This should be a little cooler because of the rain. I don't know if that's really modeled in here. Yeah, okay, we've got to pull back to neutral or we're going to churn through it too aggressively. Same thing here, actually. Let's go all the way to neutral for the push. Actually, we burned through those inters fast. Okay, everyone's on yellow at this point. That's okay. And then the engine mode, we still have tons of engine reliability. We may as well run on the red for now. We only need to refuel once regardless. I mean, the more fuel we burn, the longer the refuel time. But the math supports the highest engine mode possible is worth the extra refueling time. So we are fighting with the 9th place person over here. But it's going to have to be okay. But it makes sense. We're going to probably be a little slower here with the water. Usually, yeah, right around this E over here, that tends to be the good crossover period. We're hoping that Porter gained enough early on. Oh, shit, you're overheating. Okay, let's go to full backup here. Actually, here, too. Everyone else is going to have to do that soon, I would think. Well, they may have not pushed as hard for as long at first. Let's say, you're not in the lowest performance band. Okay, there we go. Let's bring you up to conserve. Pace is what, compared to the race leader? Is pace compared to race leader, right? Or own pace? Like compared to previous laps? Compared to my best? The last lap. Okay. So we are slowing down. We're slowing down more with Maritson. Engine conditions are still okay. Yeah, everyone's pushing red. Okay, so we're currently at peak water on track here. So if Porter's getting penalties because of the weather, it's now... The thing is, it looks like we're just going to go and swap to some more slicks after this with Porter. And actually, Maritson, the timing... Actually, I don't like the fact that their tire wear is basically the same, because right now it would imply we'd want to pit them both at the same time, which is no good. What I think I'll do is I'll just go and bring down the engine mode for Maritson a little. Pace is improving for both of them. Okay, a little worse there. He's not asking for inters, that's true. Although neither is Maritson whining about being on inters either. Yeah, so I think the slick play... I think it... Like, they're pretty close together. He was pitting now. I think it turned out to be kind of a wash. So he's going to be hitting his lowest performance band and the cliff a little bit more aggressively here. We've just passed the pits, right? Yeah. What I'm going to do is I'm going to crank you up to the max. I think we're going to schedule a pit stop now. Yeah, he's hitting his lowest performance band. Although this is the medium tire on this track. So the lowest performance band is only 1.5 seconds slower per lap. I mean, it's still something, but it's not 4 seconds slower, which would be happen if we were on the softest of all the possible tire compounds. The wall... Yeah, no, I'll schedule it. We're going to go to super softs. We're not going to touch the fuel right now. And... Instant pit stop? I mean, we still slow down because we go through the pit lane. World record incoming. We did that last week, actually. We got the achievement. Alright, so he's complaining about being the lowest level. It's 0% is the cliff for the inters right now. So, Martin's definitely going to stay out. So that we don't double stack the pits. Don't blink, you'll miss it. In. Still at the jacking time. Dude, yeah, I know. I'm going to pit you in a second. Shut up. God damn. Let's go to high and neutral. And now you're going to pit. You're going to pit for super softs. Because we have no rain predicted right now. We want to go as long as possible. We're not going to tweak anything over there. Pit strategy. It's 2 seconds across the board. We'll go safe. I mean... Theoretically going to add 0.8 seconds over here. It's weird because this isn't quite updated. 0.8 seconds. Yeah, that's a lot of risk. Now, let's just go here. Although, because we're only doing tire changes, well, there's still a lot of people that could F up. Oh, yeah, I didn't do the resubs. Do that. You can go and attack. And actually, you can keep that over here, too, now. So, everyone who has pitted is behind us. But we're in front of all the people who have pitted. It's not worth putting one lap of fuel for the rounding because the first lap of fuel takes 4 seconds. So it's 1 second per lap, but to do any fueling at all has a 3-second cost right from the start. Wow, 7% on the tire left. Okay, that's kind of what we're going for. So it's not worth putting in 1 lap of fuel even for the rounding. When you fuel, you want to fuel a lot. And actually, I didn't know the 3-second thing until this league, because this is the first time I've ever done pit stops where I didn't do refueling at the same time. I would have avoided refueling in the past, in a few situations, I think, and saved 3 seconds here or there. You know, do 1 fast pit, 1 slow pit that has refueling, that sort of thing. Some people are still in... Well, they haven't pitted yet, so it kind of... I mean, maybe they should have, I don't know. So we're currently 2nd and 5th. And Hugh... well, Hugh stopped once, and he's going to stop again on his Ultras soon. Lots of people going to Ultras. I feel like they're going to end up pitting a lot more than we are. I'm going to keep going on the soft, or the super softs for now. And then we'll be doing math right at the end in terms of how we want to do things with ultras. And if some of these guys underfueled at the start, and so they're having to, fuel at the first pit stop and so on, and if they'll have to spend longer refueling during the pit stops, it's going to be worth a lot too. Porter's in, second place here with a massive gap. Okay, first place is a million miles away, 15 seconds ahead. He's almost at free pit stop zone, but it's not so bad. And Maritson, 1 second to the person in front of him, 3 seconds behind. That doesn't look right. Oh, there we go. Hold on. Now, these numbers, sometimes they update weirdly. Maybe it has to do with people pitting. Maybe it's when we're going past the pit straight, some of those numbers are a little wacky. Oh, and maybe I was reading them backwards. Hold on. Yeah, I'm thinking this is in front and that's behind, but no, it's the other way. We're 4 seconds behind, and we're being caught up from behind here. This is Engelhardt, who we know is good. He's on ultras. I don't think we can fight him. I don't think it makes sense to burn our tires more aggressively fighting him. Can't even say Hugh. You can't even see Hughes in first place. Hughes on first. Porter's on second. Wait, that's not how the joke goes. And you can see, they're on the exact same tire performance, and Martin only pitted 1 lap later, but he's got tons more tire left over here, and that's just the difference in that smoothness. It's not like we even have, it's not the medium tire, Hero or whatever it was called. I can't believe how much we're holding up. Hey, we're in first place. Oh, because Hugh pitted. I was going to say, I can't believe how much we're holding up Engelhardt, and I'm like, hold on a second here. I mean, we're going to get past, and that's okay. Oh, and then Hugh came out again of the pits. Holy shit. Wait. Did he put on some worn ultras? Because he just pitted. I think he put on some worn ultras. Don't get me wrong, the ultras are fast, but he's going to have to pit in 2 seconds. Still looking dry. There might be some more rain before the end. We don't know. How's the engine condition? We're fine. Ooh. Okay. 1000 AQAI. On the cusp of losing this. But that's okay. I think our tire strat's going to work out pretty well here. All these people on ultras are going to be pitting quite often. Yeah, let's go conserve a little. First of all, the temp, and also, yeah, prevent the band, and maybe we might be able to prevent 1 extra tire change. We actually might go conserve over here too. A little less important. And we do want to make sure that the oh, I may not have wanted to do it while we were fighting for position here. That might have been a bit of an oops. I mean, we're gonna get past eventually anyway. Probably. Go ultras, no one else has ultras left. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to, basically on our last stop, we're going to see how many laps we've got left and what we need to make that work optimally. So once Max gives us the message about tire wear, so we know that he's in the lowest performance band, then we'll just put him on a red tire strategy and then get him to pit. He's going to complain about it fairly soon. Keep in mind this is effectively the medium tire for this track, so the bands are a little bit different. There's the tire wear over here. So he's going to be 1.5 seconds per lap slower right now. We might still want to stretch. It's a little hard to do the math. There's so many laps left. It could be that pushing for 1 extra lap on his tires right now could prevent a pit stop by the end. It's hard to tell. He's gonna hit the cliff soon too. That's true. So you know what? Because the cliff's fairly high, despite the fact that these are mediums. So we're just gonna go with super softs. He's still got enough fuel for his next stint, so I'm not gonna go and do anything over there. Yeah, we'll do another 0 second. Check the weather. Still no. Oh, there is a little bit of rain in the forecast, way far away. I might get him to be very conservative on this stint so that we can last until the rain. Because it's not just the start of the rain, but we need to get to start getting wet. So, hard to tell what lap that's on. I mean, maybe something like lap 27, 28, we'll start seeing a little bit of dampness on the track. he's got to go about 10 laps. Which is basically what he gets. I think this is going to be perfect for super softs. Yeah, I like it. I think this is going to be perfect. It means Martin can push a little bit more, too. He might sneak in an Ultra before the rain. We'll have a lot more information about the weather by the time Martin comes to pit. I'm going to put you on conserve right away, Porter. We really need to make sure you last. So we're going to stretch this tire until the rain. Because we don't know how heavy it's going to start. And Martin, we're fine on the yellow. The only question will be, are we putting him out on supers or ultras before the rain? So we'll see what our info is at that point. Essentially the Williams challenge, what we're doing? Yeah. The Williams used to be good. Like, what happened? Well, they just never made it in the hybrid era. I'm actually working my way through the 2014 season right now, and actually Williams is doing okay. Bottas driving for Williams. Not doing too shabby. Okay, currently in third. Martin's probably got he might not actually hit the lowest tire degradation band this lap here. Let me go and put you in conserve. I think we're going to keep you out for one more anyway. Again, we'll try to get maximum information if at all possible. Pit entrance. Still no complaining about tire deg. We might be able to keep you out a little longer than this. Okay, there you can see the weather patterns start to change. You want to pit for fresh tires. You're starting to complain about it. So our cliff wall with this is 15%. We actually might just keep you out. I think we are going to be fine. I'm going to keep you out one extra lap here. I think. Well, I guess we're doing it now because we're past this. I think we're going to be okay, and we're not actually going to hit the cliff. Yeah. Yeah, that wasn't actually very much. That's going to be okay. But we will bring you in now. So, again, we're figuring probably... It actually, to me, is starting to look more like around lap 30 is when there actually is going to be some proper wet. Start lap 12. That's start lap 34. Lap 30. Okay, no, maybe 27, 28. Probably more 28 than 27, I think might be correct for inters. We don't know how badly it's going to start raining. We don't know if wets are going to be called for. So let's say lap 28, we're going to probably have to make some sort of tire change. We don't know what that tire change will be yet. So really only has to do about 7 laps. So we're going to do a stint on ultras, which actually are going to be great for Martin over here. We definitely don't have to refuel right now. We'll go safe. Okay. I think I like this. No, I don't think we ever got the weather forecasting center done. You can probably attack. I think your tires, you're not going to hit the 15% cliff before you come around, as long as you don't overheat. This is a short track, though. Neutral. You might just barely hit it. 16. I'm going to lose all our speed right now, but as we're coming in, that's going to be fine. I think you're going to be fine on yellow as well. Engine conditions okay. Porter, so you still have to go 8 laps on this. I think I still want you on conserve, although I think we're going to have to do a little yellow so you don't undercool the tires. We'll go yellow for now. It'll be very tricky. We might end up having to pit Porter a lap early and give him some inters earlier than we truly want, which would be unfortunate. We shall see. Yeah, let's go to ×2 speed, because it's 4 o'clock. We're going to end this. No, don't worry about your fuel, man. You're going to have to get refueled. It's going to be okay. And the refueling time is worth the more aggressive engine mode. The only thing you have to do is keep an eye on the conditions. A lot of fighting, but everyone around us is pitting. So that's great. Hugh's still in the lead. He's made 3 stops. to Sharp's 1. He's still in the lead. Alright. Tire temps are good so far. Fuel situation is... I've never seen this. That might explain why some of the other cars occasionally have to pit early. I've never seen that. We're going to pit him for ultras. We'll put some fuel in while we're repairing. We actually just might be able to do one fuel right now. Because we only need to refuel one time for the entire race. Okay, we'll pit him now. You're going to be doing ultras. I think that'll work out kind of okay. I mean, it still sucks overall. So, there's 22 laps remaining, plus 10%. So we want at least 25 laps of fuel. That should last us to the end on our orange engine mode, which this will round up to 25, which is going to be okay. We'll fix this. That is going to take basically the amount of time of the fueling. That's going to line up pretty damn well, actually. So effectively, this repair is going to cost us no time. Effectively. That saves us 4 seconds. This would save us 3 more, assuming it doesn't, you know, doesn't F up. A 1 in 5 chance that there'll be a mistake. Now, I usually like the odds because it saves 3 seconds. So every 4 times we do this, there'll be a mistake. 3 times 4 is 12 seconds. The mistakes don't tend to cost you 12 seconds. I mean, theoretically, I think it's possible to have multiples, but this should come out ahead. So I think that's going to be okay. It'll be ultras, and you'll be driving until the wet hits. Rounding fuel is fake. It's fake news. And yeah, the repairs happen, I think, one at a time. They don't happen simultaneously. So yeah, just churn your tires, buddy. Oh, look at the performance. It is nice that you're not out of the race when it hits 0. You just lose all your performance. It didn't actually cost us that many places. He's got a pit too. Probably also going to be doing big repairs. Go! And now you got to go to yellow over here. All right. I think I'm pretty happy with how things are. Yeah, real F1 that wouldn't be an F because you don't repair the rear wing because there's too much stuff. Like the front wing, you pop off, you pop back on, it's done. You also don't repair a gearbox, you know, in an F1 race. All right, Martin currently in 4th. I think that was really unfortunate for Max. It was only unfortunate because we wasted some of our tire. The repair was essentially free because we were going to be pitting that long anyway for the fuel. So we lost time on track. He was going slower for like half a lap because of the damage. And we wasted some of our tire. But otherwise, it's not so bad. I'm gonna go and back up a lot on this tire here. This has got the cliff at 20%. We definitely don't want to hit that because that's an 8-second per lap delay. This is going to be bad enough when we hit 5 seconds. Okay, rain's starting to come down. Water's starting to go up. I definitely want to keep going for now. I'm not switching yet. I think this is going to line up beautifully with Maritson. Beautifully. And actually, it's going to be pretty good with Porter. Maritson will come in first. Porter's got slightly more adaptability as well, so he's going to be okay. It's definitely going to be inters. In fact, this is so close to what it was like at the start. Theoretically, we could keep Porter on slicks. Not these slicks. Different slicks. But yeah. Martin will definitely go to inters, though. Tire wear, so you're talking about being in the lowest band. So you're coming by the pit entrance now. 20% cliff. That's going to line up okay. Let's put you on conserve. And then we will pit. So, fuel. So there's going to be 16 laps remaining. This will give us 17. We sort of want 1.6 extra fuel. Let me go ahead and we'll put in 1 extra fuel. We can run a little bit on red, which is still better overall. I'm going to put you on intermediates. Yeah, but I think we'll run the intermediates pretty aggressively. Inters and ultras again. Yeah, that might work out perfectly for the timing. Okay. Come on in, Morrison. You might hit the 20% wall on the ultras. Yeah, tire wear. I know. You're coming in next, Porter. Excellent. Okay. We're just flying by now. 22%. Oh, you are going to hit that that cliff. I should have conserved your tires a little bit more. Well, let's go to full backup now. You're still going to end up hitting it. Once you hit it, we'll go to full attack, but let's delay it for a scooch if we can. So we are going to put intermediates on Porter. There would have been enough distance to stack, as it turns out. I could have double-checked that. That's true. Do we just soft him? Now, no matter what, he doesn't make it to the end of the... He doesn't have to refuel again. 15 laps remaining. I wonder if I went pure conserve the whole time. No, that's not going to happen. Yeah, he can't really do 2 stints on ultras. It's going to have to be... I think it's going to be supers into ultras. And yeah, we're going to risk it with Porter. Since he does have a little bit more adaptability, we're not going to put him on inters. Stay out one more lap. We're hitting his cliff, though. He's lapping so slowly. We'd lose 8 seconds, well, ish. It's less than that because of other things and whatever. No, I think this is better. Gearbox fix needed? It's low. I'm hoping it lasts until the end. He's gonna have to pit one more time anyway. We'll evaluate the gearbox then. I'm not pleased with how it lined up with the Porter. Engelbert Humperdinck has crashed. Safety car. Well, that doesn't change our plans with Porter. It doesn't change our plans with Martin either. Or do we repair Porter's gearbox? The wear should be a lot lower behind the... I don't think we need to repair his gearbox. I don't think we need to repair his gearbox. He doesn't need to be fueled. He's got more than enough fuel to end the race. They both do. Well, he's going on dry. I could switch a Maritson to dry. I think we'll just wait. Gotta keep a slight eye on the tire temps, make sure they don't go too low. You want to pit now? Safety car's out. Dude, you literally just pitted. Like, while the safety car was out and everything. Martin to dry. I mean, maybe if we'd done it right away. Oh, fuck. Everyone's on slicks. Oh, shit. Yeah. The thing is, Martin needed to pit one more time anyway. If, okay. If all he did was, like, 4 laps on inters, or just enough, basically, just have the inters last long enough so you can end in ultras. It's possible he could have ended a single stint on supers, but that didn't look likely. But the safety car might change the math a little. That is true. But, you're in the garage, so racing should now be enabled. You disappeared, right? Yep, okay. Let's double red this for a sec. We've got a blue flag. Really also hasn't been lucky with the safety car time. Safety car was a little awkward. Oh my god, Porter ran wide. I mean, maybe because he's on slicks in the wet. I was going to say, we're in good position, but Porter just completely effed everything up. Fuck. I mean, people are going to pit one more time as well. I think everyone in this race has one more pit stop, which is unfortunate for us because we were really hoping for fewer pit stops. Where's the start-finish line? 12 laps remaining. Yeah, you're good for now. We're going to have to go to orange soon, but not yet. Goes wide, what does that mean? Oh, he sort of, like, missed a corner. So, like, over here in the hairpin, he, like, didn't brake early enough. So he ended up running into the gravel over here and then getting back on. So he lost tons of time, is what happened. Yeah, the track is drying up. We're going to have Maritz pit probably on the next lap. Okay, not this one, but the next one. We'll check the math to make sure he can finish on... yeah. Probably on softs, right? 10 laps remaining. I don't know if I trust this. Although if we run conservatively... Okay, hold on. Where's my spreadsheet? 10 laps remaining. Ultra softs is the lowest. If we run on conserve, we'll hit the cliff. If we run on backup, we won't. Actually, he probably has a smoothness bonus. Conserve? No, we're okay. Neutral? We definitely hit the cliff. We might be able to run Maritzin on ultras on conserve for the rest of the race. We'll especially be able to do it if we just leave him out one more lap. If we do one more lap, we can absolutely ultra him to the end of the race. So I think that's going to be the plan. Here we go. Okay. Hit. Ultras. Fuel, we're going to be fine on. That's okay. Weird display here with the pit strategy time. Anyway, we'll just do it on safe because it's so short. It's barely wet, and he's going to be finishing one more lap and then coming in here. You definitely need to go to orange. You will go to orange for now. Yeah, Porter completely effed up his race. I thought there was a really good chance we could have someone end up third here. It's basically fully dry. Oh, someone else retired with mechanical issues. And someone who was ahead of us, which is really nice. Come out and conserve, because I think it's still going to be tight with your tires here. And we can probably go more aggressive at the end, is what's going to happen. I think we can go push. We can probably do 2 more laps on the softs, on the super softs with Porter. Yeah. We're gonna try to finish with the gearbox. I'm not sure that we can, though. Whoa! Someone's on fire. Yeah, you know what? Team orders go the other way. I agree. Martin catches up to you. Let him pass. Or maybe you're just crushing it. He's going to hit the lowest performance band in a second here. Probably on this lap. Yeah, you're going to pit after this. So, yep. Doing that now. So let's confirm. 6 laps remaining. Gearbox 21%. All right, baby. No more than 5% deck. The problem is, if he hits the red, which he's about to, this will degrade twice as fast. I'm sure we're fine. It worked out last time. What could possibly go wrong? With Maritson, we're just about past the start-finish line. Oh, sorry, that's not this straight. All right, so 6 laps remaining. We've got this much. Yeah, we'll be able to run the rest of it on orange and a little bit of it on red. Tire temp might be a little hard to hold on green, but I think we can do some yellow over here. And yeah, the fact that there's only points for the top 5 does mean that we need to really fight for, like, be aggressive and take stupid risks. Since there's no difference between 6th and 20th, might as well push it. Martin up into 4th, and theoretically does not have to pit again. There's going to be some pitting in front. We might end up podium, which would give us bonus points too. Like our bonus cash, that 1.2 million. If Porter has to retire, he has to retire. We're not stopping now. So we have 4 laps remaining. Oh yeah, we got tons of fuel. You can go into red. Stay in conserve for now. We'll put you into yellow when we get near the bottom. I'm really worried about hitting the cliff over here. Meanwhile, oh, you've got tons of fuel. Yeah, you can go into overtake mode, which, as far as I know, doesn't cause things to degrade more, except for the engine. Fourth place is gaining. I might put you into neutral for now. Ingledew might have to pit. It's very hard to tell. The engine's not having issues, it's the gearbox that's having issues. I know. They're sort of one and the same. I mean, they're all part of the power unit, right? In a sense. Margate's definitely going to pit. That's true. So it's less important that I defend my position against Ingledew, who did pit as well. Not Hugh, but who. Back to conserve here. 3 laps. We've got 26% until the cliff, which is going to slow us a lot. We'll also have to do some more lap math here as we come by the start-finish. Start-finish over here. 2 laps remaining. Okay, so we have to go to orange mode over here. I think you're still okay on red. How's the gearbox? 16%, baby! And here, yeah, he can finish the race on red. I think he can also finish the race on yellow tire mode, and I think that might be the case here too. We got 10% per lap to play with. So we're at 40. Well, I think we're like 41 technically when you pass the start finish. We'll see where we are, but I think we're okay. 6 stops, still in 3rd, and possibly going to pass us. Yeah, our tires are going to be perfect. Our fuel is going to be perfect. We can even give it a little bit more oomph red at the end. Temperatures are okay. Yeah, Hugh's been at like a pit monster. I think we're going to retain 2nd place. We're about to hit that wall, but we're nearly done. And once we hit the cliff, like, there we go, there's the cliff. We may as well go to attack mode. Oh, guys, we hit the cliff right now. We've got, like, 4 meters to go. Well, car's what? 4 meters long, actually, so, anyway. 2nd place, baby! Meanwhile, Porter... Make sure you don't get past in the last second. How much more gearbox do we have? Oh, it's still 16%. And we ended... There we go. 0 fuel. Woohoo! Oh. GG, another bang with a Garbo car. Oh my god. We, like, every edge we could push, we pushed. And we have to. Because our car's so much worse than everyone in the field. But our superior sort of pit stop strategy... We're like the anti-Ferrari is what we are. Except that Ferrari also has a garbage car right now. Wow. Considering all the problems Porter had, 7th was great. No kidding. He got smashed, had to fix his entire rear wing after it got ripped off, and ended the race with basically no gearbox. All of our tires were on fire. Watch Sharp have some sort of penalty. But look at Hugh. Oh, I was gonna say, that's not all his gear changes. Or tire changes. Yeah, so start ultras, 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 soft. And you can see very few people did inters, but here's the thing. So it's like, oh, maybe inters was a mistake. Wait, who came in 2nd place again? Oh, right, Maritson. Like, Hugh, he was the only person who didn't start on intermediates other than Max Porter. And It worked out. He never went to rain tires in any way whatsoever. He may have had high adaptability and felt like he didn't need it. Now, Sharp, who came in first, started on inters and never switched anything. I don't think any of the AI did middle of the race inters. But it clearly worked out with Martin. I think we understood our limits well and played within them, and we were rewarded for that. Personal rating as a manager must have gone through the roof. I mean, I would hope so. Yeah, we can check Hugh's stats if we've scouted him. So Hugh, not really surprised, did get a fastest lap. Smith over here did get pole position, did get a drive-through penalty. This may have been who we collided with, actually. It said no further action required for Max Porter. I don't think we did a drive-through. Did Smith do a drive-through? I know we had a collision, but it said no action required. The glitch. I'm wondering if Smith had to do it, and then that, or if it says, okay, there was a collision, but no penalty, so neither one of us got penalties, and it just didn't show it right. Oh yeah, May. Hugh must be female, because May is female name, right? So we haven't scouted May. Adaptability 12 to 15. So good enough, like that's I mean, because Porter's a 12, and we considered, or 14 actually, and we consider that pretty good. We should scout May. Look at that. So crazy. Teams were 3rd overall. All we wanted to do is not come in dead last. We didn't want to come in 10th. And here we are sitting 3rd. Wow. Yeah, Maritz and Jesper doing some work for us. It is interesting that, like, it's sort of alternating who's doing best, right? Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, morale. There you go. See, morale is fine. A little bit of skill ups going on over here. We did get our sponsor money, right? Yes, you may scout Hugh. Nah. Okay. Mayhew is in our queue. I don't know if we can reorder the queue. So May is going to get scouted at some point. Only 22 years old. Gets paid less than £400,000 a race. If her marketability is good, I would love to steal her. What can I do? I could cancel the queue until it gets to her. Oh shit, she's way down here. Yeah, 2.1 to break contract, but that's just mostly a contract end, which is this year. Her contract ends this year. Can we click and drag? No, it's just a scroll. I don't want to have to requeue all this shit. Fine. Maybe I could put a star next to May. Yeah, her overtaking is quite bad. Her braking's not fantastic either. The overtaking being quite bad is really annoying. But it turns out she can drive like a goddamn bolt of lightning, so, you know, that's pretty good. Ollie Clark Smith was hit by Max Porter during the race. Do you have a message for the British driver? Terrible racing incident. Whatever, I think Ollie was at fault. Screw that guy. But he doesn't want to discuss terms with us, is what happened. Screw him, of course, obviously. All right, folks, we got to wrap it up here. Next live stream is going to be on Wednesday. Wildcard Wednesdays, there is something scheduled for that. The details are still being worked out with vis-a-vis the game. No, it's not any game with the number 3 in it. I'm sorry. Does not have a number 3 in the game that we're playing on Wednesday. So stay tuned for some information in there. I'll be posting on Twitter and Discord once everything is sorted out. And Victoria 4, U5. You're right, it is Half-Life 3. Damn it. So we're gonna see you guys on Wednesday. Other than that, if you missed any of the Aurora 4X stuff, the VOD should be going live on YouTube today. And otherwise, I'll see you in a couple of days. Thanks for the stream. We're going to go ahead and raid A Kiss for Luck. I think she's playing Minecraft, and not today, but I will be joining her on her Minecraft server at some time in the near future. See you soon, everyone. Bye-bye.